Welcome to my channel, Scorpios. This is going to be a message for you guys. We're going to take a look at what is surrounding you in love for this week. Of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone. We are all on different timelines here in our journeys. So take what does and leave what doesn't. Today is Sunday, January the 18th. So we're just going to take a look at love for you for this week. All right, Holy Spirit. Now it's going to shuffle. All right. Holy Spirit, what can Scorpios expect for this week in love? What's the energy surrounding love for Scorpios this week? We have the Magician. We have the Hangman. We have the Nine of Coins. I had one that dropped on the floor. We have the Seven of Wands and the Temperance. Okay. All right, Scorpios. Scorpios, I feel like you're coming to some realization this week about someone, about what you want. You've really had the time to think things over. There's something that you're wanting now, and it's like all of a sudden you've been like contemplating about a person, but you're trying to find your approach to talking to them. This could be somebody that you're not in contact with. This could be someone that you've seen out in the street or somewhere that you visit visit a lot locally. Someone from social media, and you're trying, it's like you've been watching them for a while, but now you're really trying to approach. If you're not in contact with this person, someone that you've known, but you guys stopped talking, I really feel like, I don't know, during this time of separation, they've been heavy on your mind. And it's like you've been working in the background. You've been working in the background, like trying to better yourself for this person without them even knowing. And I hear like grand reveal, like it's almost like you want to make a grand reveal. Like you want to just come to them and be like, so and so, I love you. You know? It's really like you just want to tell them how you feel. So, but this is just like I don't know, Scorpio, you've been really working hard behind the scenes, really trying to show up as your best self. I don't know, for whatever reason you guys maybe didn't talk, or maybe there was something that was an insecurity of yours that you wanted to work on. And you've really been thinking like you can see this person in your life sharing happy moments with them. They make you happy, they make you feel at peace. And you want to continue to share your world with them. Like, you can see that this is someone that you don't want to let go of. Some of you have even been trying to make a lot of money so that they can live comfortably, like live comfortably in your world. This is something that you've been trying to manifest. And I feel like you're really going to try and reach out to them and really tell them how you feel. And the reason why I'm talking like this is because it's a weird feeling, because I feel like maybe this person has no clue that you feel this way, because I feel like there's a lot of behind the scenes. Maybe you're not very vocal. Most Scorpios aren't very vocal about their feelings. They don't wear their heart on their sleeves, but maybe you're not very vocal about how you feel. This person could have expressed interest in you and you just kind of like downplayed your feelings for them because you weren't ready. And you weren't ready because you had a lot of other insecurities surrounding things. Maybe it was like you were still dealing with someone else. You didn't like your physical appearance. You didn't like your income. You had things on your record you were trying to clear. Just different things that you felt like you weren't ready to show up for them in the way that they wanted you to show up. But I feel like you're ready now. I feel like things are stabilizing in your life. And you feel like this is worth fighting for. I'm trying to think. I think I want to get some advice. Oh. Spilling all my cards over here. Some advice for you. I don't necessarily know that. I don't know why this makes me uneasy. Makes me uneasy or feel awkward. So I wonder if that's how they're feeling or how you're feeling. Like maybe it'll be an awkward encounter, and I think it'll be an awkward encounter because maybe they just don't know how to respond to your feelings because it's just like out of nowhere. Let's check this out. How about this? What will Scorpio's person, what will be their response? What will be Scorpio's person's response, or how will they react? How will Scorpio's person react? We have the 5 of Coins. We have the Hierophant. Honestly, I feel like your person's gonna kind of be like, what? Like, why now? Like, you left me out in the cold. I wanted this to work. You disappeared on me. You gave me mixed signals. Why now? Like, they may just have a lot of questions. They may be in confusion. They may be like shocked. They don't really know how to respond, but not responding is not rejection. It's just they weren't prepared. They weren't ready for this. They didn't even know this was coming. So now they're having to reevaluate things. For some of you, you know, if this is a fresh new person, of course, they don't even know you really like that. So they're having to figure out, you know, if you even, if they believe you, they would have the time to even pursue you, or, you know, if they're dealing with someone, or even if this is like a non contact, it could have been over 6 months. Like there's so many changes that could have been in your person's life. And now you just show up and expect for them to kind of get with the program, but it's like, I don't know. Like I feel like there's some, not skepticism, but more of reluctancy, you know, because to them this is strange. This is like, whoa, that you're giving me a lot of information. First of all, you've never given me this information. I've never got a complete answer. I never seen this side of you. You know, there's a lot of different things that they're thinking, Scorpio, and they're having to make this adjustment. So don't take their reaction as rejection, but just know that you can't expect them to be jumping for joy when they haven't heard from you. And maybe your last interaction was not a good one. All right, Scorpios, that is your message for love for this week. Take care. See you in the next one.